Hey guys, so welcome to another video. So today I have a review video, and this is a collection that actually released yesterday. I think that's what I saw on Instagram. This is the Makeup Revolution Super Dewy range. I bought 5 items, things that I think that I'd actually use from this, and you know, I just feel like I want to get enough items to make it a good enough review of the collection. So I bought these yesterday and they came today, super fast shipping. I've just come back from work, so I'm ready to do my face. I'm ready to look beat. I got my eyebrows done for the first time since like February and I feel good, you know. I got a little arch back now and I feel good, and I want to make myself look pretty because, like, why not? I have the chance. I got a day off tomorrow, so I can look good today. So I'm gonna do a review. So I'm going to show you what products I got, and I'm gonna basically tell you the price of each of them. So this is the Super Dewy Skin Elixir Makeup Serum. This is £10. They pop it out of the box for you. Okay, so it looks like this. It basically looks like an illuminating serum. It says Skin Elixir Makeup Serum, shake before use, makeup priming serum with dewy finish. Now, if you've never watched my videos before, I am a dewy person. Like, I think pretty much every single video that I do, it has to have like an illuminating base, or like, I just can't have matte skin. Even though I'm oily, I have to have illuminated skin, only because that's just my preference. I love luminous, glowy, youthful looking skin. I just love skin that looks healthy. So that's why I prefer luminous than matte. Although matte can look absolutely fantastic, don't get me wrong. It's just something that I prefer not to have, because I think I've just had bad experiences with matte. I just tend to look dry and cakey and I just can't. So this collection, as soon as I saw Super Dewy, I was like, I have to buy it. So that is number one. So that is £10. Then I bought the Super Dewy blurring balm. I don't know where I got skin from. On the back here it says blurring balm can be used as a mattifying base before makeup application, or as a touch-up on top of makeup that to blur pores and reduce shine. To be honest, I'll probably end up using this just in my T-zone, but this is what it looks like. Think of it as like a silicone base. So it's in a compact. So instead of having like the putty primer, which I actually have here, but it's not the Revolution one. I have the e.l.f. one, which is basically the dupe. So the Makeup Revolution duped this one, I believe. So it's basically the same as this. So the putty primer is the same consistency, but I think this blurring one is a little bit more softer, and maybe simply and plainly just for the pory areas, which is good because I like to cover up my T-zone with that. That is £8. Then I got the Hydrating Spritz. This is, it says with moisturizing cassia extract and cranberry seed oil. These are quite interesting because I haven't seen those kind of ingredients in a setting like a mist before, and I don't know if it necessarily says setting spray. It doesn't say setting, it kind of just says, to be honest, I was reading it and I couldn't see if it said before or after makeup, and as I am blind, let me check. So it says on the website, top up your dew on the go with our ultra fine Revolution Skincare Super Dewy Hydrating Spritz. So it means you can put it on top. So let's just say it's a setting spray. I think you can use it before and after. So this is the Hydrating Spritz, and that is £6. Right, then we have the Super Dewy Skin Tinted Moisturizer. I bought this in medium light because the description on the website said for light to medium skin tones with yellow undertones. I think the lighter, the fairer ones would have been too fair for me, because the last time I followed that, like a fair light with yellow, it was too light. So I'm gonna go a little bit more medium and go medium, light to medium with yellow undertones, because that would be me. I'm more of like a yellow neutral, but let's hope this one works. So this on the back says a lightweight tinted moisturizer gives the skin a radiant dewy finish enriched with wild berry extract, which sounds fantastic. So I mean, I've been looking for a lightweight what do you call it, like moisturizer or foundation. I actually have that L'Oreal, that new L'Oreal one. I was supposed to do a review on that, so maybe I can compare the two later on. And that's £9. And then last but not least, I got the Hydrating Serum. This says with glucosamine to help boost skin's own hyaluronic acid. Interesting. Apply to face morning and night for best results. Okay, and it looks like this. So it looks like any of their, like, you know, skincare bottles. I have quite a few of their skincare bottles. It just says serum on it, so I suppose I'll apply that as I'm doing skincare. This is £8, and mind you, they have an offer on it right now, so I got it. If you buy 3 or more super dewy products, you get 20% off, something like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna get into it, to be honest. I'm gonna moisturize my skin. I'm going to use this Nivea Q10 Moisturizer and Energy Day Cream. And then I'm going to take a couple drops of this as well. Now this Hydrating Serum, I'm gonna mix a couple drops of that in. So I'm gonna do 2 drops of that just to see how it goes. I'm gonna mix it together. It looks like kind of a thicker serum, or a thicker texture. So my skin feels moisturized per usual. So again, hydrated skin is more dewy, more glowy. So I can see where they're going with like the hydrating mists and the serums and stuff. Okay, so next what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna apply this pore blurring compact. I'm gonna take that on my fingers. I'm just gonna rub it around, I suppose. Grab some of that and just put it basically where I am the most oiliest, and I feel like I have the most largest pores. So that'll be my nose. That'll be my entire T-zone, but it'll be mainly my like cheeks, nose, and then just the part here of my forehead, and maybe a little bit on my chin. To me, it feels like an ordinary like primer balm. So if you've used like the putty primer that they have, or Elf has, it has the same like silicone smooth consistency. But I do like that it's a compact like this. I don't know, I like this kind of packaging than that big chunky putty primer type. Okay, I think I've put on a decent amount. I'm glad it has a mirror in here as well, actually. So that's done. I feel like it's smoothed the base, so we're gonna get started. I'm gonna apply also the Skin Elixir. It says shake before use, so I assume there's gonna be like maybe pigments, shiny pigments at the bottom of the bottle. They want you to mix around because you might put it around your face potentially. I don't know, I'm having a guess. So let's see what we got. Okay, so it has like a milky pink color. Let me just put it at the back of my hand. Let's say that's 1 drop. There's one big drop. Okay, so from just looking at it, I don't see anything shiny in it. It has just like a peach undertone. It has like a, I don't know, maybe that's the cream actually on my hand, but I can smell a fresh fragrance. I'm gonna put most of it on the tops of my cheekbones first, because that's where I like the most glow, because it's quite a thick consistency actually. It's quite thick. I don't want it to, you know, mess up like the foundation or the tinted moisturizer, sorry. So I'm just putting it in all the highlighting places, so that'll be like top of my cheeks, cupid's bow, chin, nose, and then the remaining I'm just gonna kind of like slap it on top of my eyebrow a little bit like that, and then what I have left on my hand I rub it in, and then I just press it in to the skin. so that it's not like fully pinpointed on that area, just lightly pressed. Okay, that's interesting. It's quite a thick consistency. So okay, so I suppose I can see it's quite illuminated on my skin now, so I feel like the peach has a really nice like illuminated tone to it. But I can see that it has illuminated my skin, but again, and also my skin's not perfect, obviously, as you can see. So I have redness, and I've had that since I've started wearing makeup, and I don't know where that's come from, but I have to cover that up. So we can see like how well this tinted moisturizer covers up some of that redness on my face. Because you know, not everyday foundation. You know, sometimes tinted moisturizer or something, you know. Okay, so this is in medium light. I'm gonna pump some of that on my hand. That looks hecka pink. I thought this said yellow. Okay, well, it'll have to do. I'm gonna take a brush. I usually take a sponge, but for a tinted moisturizer, I think I'd rather go in with a brush than a sponge. So I'm gonna take some of that on my brush. Just blending that in. To be honest, because it's tinted, I don't think it's okay. No, do you know what? It's not too bad actually. I thought it'd be very noticeable. Like me, I even got a spot there, but look, phew, gone. Redness gone. Sometimes tinted moisturizer, you know, not every day. Medium to full coverage, you know. I think this is one of those products that you wouldn't really need a sponge with. I don't know, I find like a sponge can really suck up all the product that you have. I know you should dampen it. Sometimes I can't be bothered. I know I'm not the only one, you know. Sometimes we just can't be bothered to dampen the sponge. Like, you're ready to go. You're ready to do your makeup. So I feel like a brush is quite nice in this sort of situation. It's not too bad, but I don't want it to be one of those things where I look constantly oily throughout the day, you know. I want to look dewy but not oily. There's a difference. Okay, I'm just gonna pump a little more out because I don't know if I got the rest of my face. It is, again, obviously it's a light it's light coverage. So if you feel like you need to top it up, oh, you go ahead. Like, I do have really, really red skin, so. Okay, so that's my whole face done. I hope so. It looks so blended into my skin, I can't tell. So let me see. I'm gonna take the mirror. Okay, I've turned on my halo light a little bit just so we have a little bit of brightness up in here. To be honest, it's so blend into my skin that I can barely see it. Like, it's there. It's definitely there. It's definitely covered up some of my imperfections. Obviously, I had a really red spot here before, and I know we all saw that get covered up. So it does have some sort of tinted coverage to it, obviously. It looks like a tinted moisturizer, honestly. It sits on the skin quite well. My skin does look quite shiny now though, which is the one thing that I do worry about. Because again, I like dewy skin, but not shiny skin. So I'm gonna set that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna set that with some powder. I'm gonna use the XX translucent powder. This is from Revolution themselves as well. Just here, quickly. I actually need to put some concealer on, so. Just a light set. And then here as well. Just all the places I don't want to look shiny, which is basically everywhere, but I just don't want to look too oily. Okay, to me that doesn't look too bad. I am gonna conceal. So I'm gonna hop forward. So this is what my skin looks now, but I'm gonna hop forward and finish my entire face. I'm gonna do a quick bronze look, a quick bronze glowy face. It's not going to be too heavy because it's tinted moisturizer. It's not like I've got like a heavy beat going on. So I'm going to go and skip towards the end, and I'm going to use that Makeup Hydrating Spritz at the end. Then we can see if it makes any difference whatsoever. We can see how it holds up so far. So right now, currently at this moment, to be honest, I actually really like it. I don't own a tinted moisturizer. I don't think I've ever owned a tinted moisturizer because my skin has always been so bad. And I just didn't see a point in trying to cover up something that's not going to cover it up. But now, you know, as I've gotten older, I've turned to just kind of like go with it. So the way it looks on my skin, I actually really like it. It looks really natural. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin, although I prefer a set face because I know when I haven't set my face, because I can feel it, it still feels a little bit like moist. So right now it's feeling kind of moist, so by the time you see me again when I transition, it's going to be fully set, bronzer, powder, all that stuff. So as of yet, I actually really like it, and I would consider even using this before I go to work. So, and I don't wear makeup to work anymore, and I used to, and I'd consider it because this feels quite comfortable. It might take me half an hour to an hour to finish off the rest of my face. It depends on how I'm feeling. So between that time, we can kind of see how it sets on the face and how, you know, longevity you would say, because I'm not going to keep it on, I'm tired. So we'll see how it lasts once I skip over, so we'll see. All right, so I'm back. This is my light glam. So I've done everything: eyes, lashes, brows, the rest of my skin, lips. So this is what it looks like so far. Let me just have a peep. To be honest, my skin looks pretty good, especially, do you know what, where I put the blur, this one, where I put this one, it looks really nice and smooth actually, and it does look quite matte in those areas. So far, I mean, don't expect crazy amazing coverage. It is a tinted moisturizer, so really and truly, I mean, my skin does look glowy, and I love glowy. I mean, the highlighter adds to it obviously, but this is what I look like so far, and I kind of dig it. I do like it. I'm used to more medium to full coverage, but to be honest, I can work with it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spray this Hydrating Spritz. It doesn't tell you to shake it. It just says hold 20 to 25 centimeters from face and neck and spray. So I'm just going to spray. Oh, that smells delightful. Oh my god, it's dripping. Hold on. Maybe I think I sprayed too much. That smells delish. Excuse me. That smells like a fruity spray. Okay, so to me, I mean, it smells fabulous. Don't get me wrong. That smells wonderful. I might just spray that on my face randomly throughout the day to get a bit of moisture. But in terms of like what I see, I think maybe it might have given me a little bit of like a luminosity, I think. But then again, I did put the primer there. I also had the Super Dewy skin tint on. It is supposed to be super dewy anyway. So to be honest, it might all be a gathering like factor. So like everything that I've put together, this is probably why my skin looks like this. But as you can see on my forehead, I do have like it's not like an oily shine, because I can see when it's oily, it looks like a coat of like shine. This doesn't look like a coat. It looks like it's blend into the skin. Obviously I got the highlighter, which is gleaming out here. Like I like my highlighter like this all the time. Other than that, my skin looks really, really nice. Actually I like this. I like this. I like this. I didn't think I'd be into a tinted moisturizer, but I'm quite into it actually. I actually really like this. So to be honest, I mean, if I were to categorize which ones I like out of which ones, out of the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5 that I bought, this one really like, will be using it again for sure. I don't own a tinted moisturizer. This is my first tinted, well actually no, lies, it's my second tinted moisturizer. I just haven't used the other one that I bought, and I quite like this, and to be honest, I probably will be using this again. So this is in my stay. We've got the Skin Elixir Makeup Serum. I think this is what's made my skin super illuminated. I think this is probably the main ingredient to why my skin looks like that. Because in all the places that I actually put this, especially after I put my foundation, and I was thinking to myself as I was doing like powder, bronzer, all that stuff, I was looking at my skin and all the places that I had put this Skin Elixir Makeup Serum, I could actually see it illuminated through my skin. So this is definitely a keep, 100%. Whenever I want my skin illuminated, this is the one I'm going to go for. The Hydrating Serum, I think this is just a nice benefit to your skincare if you're looking for more of like a hydrated look, or you just need more hydration. Me personally, I've already got like their hyaluronic acid. Is that hyaluronic? Yes, I've already got their hyaluronic acid. I got their CBD oil. I got their CBD super strength serum. I got a lot of their stuff. So me, I'm good in hydration. This, I don't know if I'll be using it, but because I already got all the other skincare stuff, but I'll keep it in mind and maybe I might use that one. But this is something that I might not use. But if you have dry skin, maybe give it a go. This blurring compact, this blurring balm pore blurring compact, I actually really like this, and I'll definitely be using this. So if I'm traveling, I would, where am I going to travel? I don't know, but if I was to travel, this is what I'd bring with me. I really like how compact it is. It has a mirror in it as well. Anything with a mirror is so helpful and convenient. Like, I can't express enough how, you know, you have an amazing product but it doesn't have a mirror in it. Like, it's nice to have a mirror in things, you know. Sometimes you just want to take something out of your bag and you need a mirror. So this is amazing. I like the way it looks on my skin. It has mattified those areas because I can see it here now. I don't look as luminous in this area than the rest of my face. So it has worked. It has done its job. In terms of what is that, pore blurring? Yeah, it does blur the pores, not as amazingly as other products, maybe like the putty primer, not as amazingly as that, but it does the job. It really does the job. But if you tend to have like bigger pores and you really want to see a difference, maybe stick to like the putty primer instead of this one. To me, this is like a quick fix. And then last but not least, the Hydrating Spritz. I don't necessarily think it's made a difference to the after effects of my makeup, but in terms of maybe hydration and maybe just like a hydration mist, I think this would be really nice. It smells fabulous. It smells like a berry. It has just such a wonderful berry scent. Almost smells like a body mist, but like a nice natural one for the face. So in terms of like being luminous, I think this is more for hydrating the face. Even though it says you can do it after your makeup, I don't see a difference. Me, when it comes to setting sprays, I want to see a difference, especially if it's luminous. Like, for example, what is this? Fix Plus Gold Light. You see this one, if you spray this on your face, you're gonna see luminosity, like, whew, you're gonna see it. So I like to have an effect. So if I'm going to spray something or if I'm going to do something, I want to see the effects of it. So for me, this is more skincare like, which I assume that's what they intended to be for. But again, if for the after makeup, I don't necessarily see a difference, but it smells amazing. This, I'll probably end up using this as like a hydration spritz, which is really nice. So overall, this new collection, there are more products. I only bought the ones that I feel like would make a difference in this look for me personally, and the things that I would probably use. So overall, I really like this collection. I am a super dewy girl. Like, I have to have dewy skin. I have to. It's a must. If I don't have dewy skin, I just don't think there's a reason for me to wear makeup at all. Like, I love dewy, glowy, glossy. Oh, I love it. I won't do the glossy eyelid, but you know, other than that, this is what I would go for, and I really like it, to be honest. I think I look great. I think I look good, and I like the result of this. I'm quite happy with it. So I mean, give it a go. I don't know if it will be in stores, and there's not going to be any testers. I don't know for how long, but there's not going to be any testers. I work in retail, so I don't know if there's going to be any testers, because obviously the whole situation we're going through right now, you'd understand why not. So to be honest, go on their website, see the descriptions, especially for the tinted moisturizer, because they give a description on like what potentially you might be, so your undertone and the warmth in your skin, the coolness, so and so. I think these are really nice products. Out of the 5, I would most definitely use 3 of them, which would be the pore blowing compact and the tinted moisturizer and the skin elixir, which is the makeup serum. Those are amazing. So yeah, that is my review. This is the result. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share and comment. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.